All right, crazy game. Lions, Falcons. Matt Ryan, 371, 4 touchdowns. Last week's win over the Vikes. First win under Raheem Morris as interim coach. And then just over a minute to go. All right, he doesn't know whether to score or not, but he's in. The Lions were up 2. A field goal would win it. Lions had no timeouts. You basically could have kneeled, and kicked a short field goal, but he scores. That means Detroit has to come length of the field, no timeouts. They have to have a touchdown. 16 seconds left. What do they get? A catch. Kenny Golladay. Is it? Yes, it is. You count it. That's right. So now they're going to spike it. 3 seconds to go. Hurry up. Hurry up. Spike it. Last chance. I still think something weird happened on that play. It just didn't look right. Doesn't matter. Here's what they're going to do. They're going to give him one more shot. TJ Hawkinson. TJ Hawkinson. TJ Hawkinson. Touchdown. Then out of the extra point, the Lions are going to win, but they get an unsportsmanlike conduct. So the extra point gets backed up 15 yards. Prater's already made it from 51, 50, and 49. This is a 48-yard extra point. He drills it. Lions win. This was a very strange game. You thought the uniforms were unorthodox? This finish was unorthodox. Lions win. They're 3-3 somehow. Unbelievable.
The Atlanta Braves can clinch their first World Series appearance since 1999 with a win. Dodgers going with Dustin May on the bump for Game 5. Braves would get to him early. Bottom 2, Braves already have 1-0. Runners on the corners. 1 out for rookie Christian Pache. Base knock. Dansby Swanson scores, mix it up. Braves up 2-0. 4th RBI on the NLCS for the rookie Pache. And staking A.J. Minter to a 2-0 lead. The reliever, first pitcher in MLB history to make his first career start in the postseason. He delivered in a big way. 3 innings of 1-hit baseball, 7 strikeouts in his first Major League start. Pretty darn good, A.J. Minter. Bottom 3, Braves threatening once again. Runners on second and third, 1 out. Swanson into right. Mookie Betts with a shoestring catch throws a dart to the plate to get Marcell Ozuna, but he's safe. Or is he? Hold on a second. We want to review this play. Look at Ozuna. He left a little early. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, you be the judge. You don't even need to be the judge. He's out. So that cost the Braves a big run. Of course, he was big in Game 4. Hit 2 homers. Speaking of a guy who's been big in the series, Corey Seager hitting .375, 2 homers in the series. Make it 3. Just over the wall, solo shot. It's a 2-1 game. To the 6th inning. After a walk to Max Muncy, Will Smith at the plate facing Will Smith on the mound. First time 2 players with the same name have faced each other in the postseason. Will Smith on Will Smith crime in the Wild Wild West. 3-run Jimmy Jack for Will Smith as Will Smith wins this battle from L.A. Will Smith from Atlanta loses the battle. First career postseason homer for Will Smith. And the Dodgers keep pouring it on. Seager, first pitch, gone in the 7th. 2-run homer. It's 7-2 Dodgers. They go on to win 7-3 to cut the series deficit 3 games to 2. Live to see another day. Game 6, a rematch of the Game 1 starters, Walker Buehler against Max Fried on Saturday. How about Corey Seager? 2 for 4, 2 homers, 3 RBI in this game. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs in this series are the most by a Dodger in a single postseason series. Corey Seager, have a series, kid.
The odds are not in the Milwaukee Bucks' favor to advance to the next round. Teams down 0-3 have yet to come back and win a best-of-7 series in NBA history. Milwaukee, they're just looking for their first win over the Heat. Giannis back in the lineup for the Bucks, who's questionable with a right ankle injury. Jimmy Butler and the Heat looking to pull off their 2nd straight series sweep. Concerning moments early for Giannis and the Bucks. Eric Bledsoe drives, dishes it to Giannis, who stepped on the side of Andre Iguodala's foot. He goes down in pain. He's clutching his right ankle. There you have it again. Giannis takes the 2 free throws to try to stay in the game, but he goes to the locker room to have his ankle checked out, and he does not return. Giannis had 19 points in 11 minutes. But the Bucks stay strong. Just under a minute left in the second. Off the Heat miss, Bledsoe, he's taking it up the floor. He lays it in plus the foul. He misses the free throws. Bucks up 4. Milwaukee outscored the Heat 20-17 to end the half. The Bucks, they're up 50-48 at the break, but the Heat respond middle third off the Bucks miss. Heat taking it up the floor. Jay Crowder with a nice feed to Butler for the tough layup in transition. Under a minute left in the third, Chris Middleton crossing up the defender and buries that deep three. Middleton 21 of 28 points to this point. Now middle 4, Bledsoe drives, kicks it out to Lopez, who nails the corner 3. That caps off a 12-0 run for Milwaukee. Final minutes of the game. Adebayo kicks it out to Tyler Hero, who sinks the fadeaway 3. So the Bucks, they have one chance left to take the lead after that Tyler Hero shot. So 8.9 seconds on the clock. Middleton drives, gives it to Dante DiVincenzo, who draws the foul. This brings up 2 free throws for DiVincenzo. He's 74% from the free throw line. First attempt hits the back of the rim, rattles out. But good news, all right? Bucks, they can still tie it here, but the pressure is on. Second attempt sinks it to tie things up. It's now Heat's ball. They are drawing up one final play to try to win this in regulation. There's only 1.9 left on the clock. Crowder's inbound pass to Goran Dragic in the corner. His shot goes up and, dude, is stuck. We head to overtime. It was back and forth to start, but 33 seconds left in OT. Heat down 4. Bam Adebayo hands it to Hero. Drills the deep 3. The Heat down 1. Hero had 11 points. Next, Bucks possession. Middleton sinking the clutch contested 3. Middleton had a game-high 36 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 9 points of his coming in overtime. The Bucks survive. Your final 118-115 in OT. They avoid the sweep. They now trail the series 3-1. Bucks avoid being the first 1 seed to be swept by a 5 seed in NBA history. Here you have it, your fantasy recap. What an incredible outing for Chris Middleton. Playoff career high 36 points, including 21 in the third, 9 in overtime.
The Islanders have never lost a best-of-7 series after leading 3-1. They're a perfect 10-0. Islanders the favorite in Game 7. Minus 125 on the money line, 53% of the wagers on the Islanders, 83% on the over. Barry Trotz going with Thomas Greiss in net over Semyon Varlamov. They have to outmatch Carter Hart, who had 49 saves in the Flyers' Game 6 win. Islanders would get to Hart early. First period, Devin Taves to Scott Mayfield, and he beats Carter Hart. Islanders take a 1-0 lead on Mayfield's first career playoff goal. Later in the period, Derek Brassard gets around the defender, makes the cross-ice pass to Andy Green, and he beats a diving Hart. Isles up 2-0. Green's second goal of the series. Islanders would pour it on. Mid-second period, Brock Nelson stick lifts Claude Giroux to force the turnover. Ryan Pollock sends the puck up ice to Josh Bailey to create a 2-on-1. Bailey finds Nelson, back of the net, 3-0 Islanders. Isles getting it done on both ends of the ice. Defense turning into offense. Nelson's 4th goal of the series. And that's all the support Greiss would need, making 16 saves to preserve the shutout. He joins Glenn Chico Resch as the only Islanders goaltenders to record a Game 7 shutout. Chico did it back in 1975, and it's Thomas Greiss doing it in 2020. Islanders at an empty netter, and they shut out the Flyers in Game 7 4-0 as they advance to the Eastern Conference Finals to face the Tampa Bay Lightning. First conference finals appearance for the Isles since 1993. And there you have it, a winning wager in a Game 7. The Islanders on the money line at minus 125, 30% of the tickets on the Isles. If you had the under, good for you. That cashed at 110, and Brock Nelson to score paid at plus 275.
A journey of 10,000 miles starts with one step. And for Alex Smith, that's a step he didn't know if he'd ever be able to take again. 698 days ago, Smith suffered one of the most gruesome leg injuries in the history of sports. A spiral fracture and subsequent infection threatening Smith's livelihood, let alone his ability to play the game. On Sunday, following a Kyle Allen injury, Smith took the field for the Washington football team. The 36-year-old went 9 of 17, and his durability was tested against a tough Rams pass rush. Although the day did end in a 30-10 loss, Sunday, Smith reached his destination, a journey 2 years in the making.
It was great. It was great to be out there. I've worked, I think the feeling, the range of emotions, the good and the bad, is why I fought so hard to come back. I think sometimes you can take it for granted. And certainly being away from it for a couple of years, I've missed it. So good to be back in it.
That was good to see, to be honest, because now he can handle it. That's the one thing we didn't see through training camp was whether or not he could take the hit. He handled it. He handled it very well. And again, it's he's done a great job, and it's a hell of a story.
I'd be lying if I was saying there weren't a lot of days when I didn't think it was going to happen. But you just kind of keep pushing through, and I always felt like when I had my darkest moments, there was always something around the corner that happened that I just kept kind of plugging along, and all of a sudden I made a big gain or a big step or something clicked, and and then I'd kind of keep marching, and I felt like it would repeat itself, and all of a sudden then I'd make another jump, and for me, obviously the biggest ones have been the last 6-8 weeks, obviously getting out on the field and really doing it and knowing that I can and doing it consistently.
It falls on me in all spaces. I want to make sure we're clear on that, but we're all in this together. And so when there's a game, there's things to do differently offensively, defensively on teams. So we are all connected on it together. But at the end of the game, the results and, setting up things for how we'll go, that falls right through me.
Have you spoken with Arthur following the game, Dan? And how concerned are you about your job status following these 2 weeks?
Well, yeah, we visit every week, pregame, postgame, Mondays through the week. But anytime, Zach, honestly, that I take away from that is time that all I can do is being in front of the team. And I said, I need to be the same guy on our best days and our worst days and stand tall for them and bring the energy and the coaching and the focus that we need to go win. Anything past that does not help the team. And so all I can focus on is us playing better and finishing better. And so that's where my focus will be and remains to be.
Chicago, now 3-0, and looking like they might have a new starting QB. Here's Mitch Trubisky on a tough situation post-game.
The situation sucked, but it was just the flow of the game, how it was happening. Coach made a decision that he felt was best for the team, and I'm really happy for this team. I mean, they battled back, and it was awesome to get a W, but it sucks to get news like that, but that's just how it goes. I just got to control what I can control.
I've been where he's been, and it's not easy. But he was supporting me 100%. I know the emotions are real because I've been there. I've been there recently. But I'm grateful that, throughout training camp and throughout the start of this season, we've continued to build that relationship to where when something like this happens, that it really sucks. It does. We're able to be genuine and support each other through it all. And that's why this game, when you can do it the right way, is really special. Mitch Trubisky is an outstanding quarterback. He's got a bright career ahead of him. This is just one day. And I know throughout my life, anytime I've had trials and everything, it's equipped me to be a better person and a better player.
Sometimes there's a gut feeling as to when to do it. And that seemed like the right time. And it's never fun. You guys understand these relationships that we build with these guys, these players. They're strong relationships, and it's not easy, but it's there's personal relationships and past relationships, and that's just where we're at that time.
Great game. Baker Mayfield, terrific performance. Here he is after.
It's just the necessary mindset of doing whatever it takes to win. It's having to, after that first quarter, stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh no, that's just how Rough Riders roll.
On my hand at the end of the game, I'm comfortable and confident that I'm going to go down and make the play to win. Unfortunately, Baker was playing out of his mind and led that 2-minute drive after us.